Con tus labios rosados, yo me muero por una prueba de placer. Siempre que estoy a tu lado, lo que siento, nadie más lo.
This is the season of goodbyes, or rather see you laters. Au revoir. Hasta la vista. Sailors are hopping on the Tradewinds West to the Caribbean or South America. They stopped in Mindelo, provisioned and fixed what was needed for their journey. Me, I'm here tied up to a safe mooring, which is nice since it's the usual Cape Verde wind extremes today.
Solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien.
Climate change has altered the weather here, it seems. Usually the wind blows like this for days on end during the winter. But so far, the winter has been mild. Basically, the winds have been mild. These poor Swedes are trying to get out. Not easy on a blustering day like today. It's not a great day to set sail. Good thing most of the boats have left the marina. The wind is pushing us around like paper sailboats.
Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti dulzura. Que pa' eso esto yo solo cuéntate. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Como tú lo mueves, rapa, pam, pam. Haciendo locura en la mañana.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Meanwhile, the ferry captains deal with the gust in usual Cape Verde manner. No stress. As well as the guys loading hefty spools onto the little cargo ship.
Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora.
And our friends here are getting dangerously close to getting the propeller stuck on the mooring line. But help is on the way, by way of dinghy.
Decepcionan, pero es mejor bien arrecha o no vamos pa'l hotel o pa' otro lado. Como dice Balvin, esta vaina no.
Johnny up there is trying to pull start a motor. He's in his 70s and just came back from heart surgery. The wind is adjusting my solar panels. I tried to get the most out of my 200-watt panels, but I could use 2 more. Looks like their bow line was stuck. I'm making sure my dinghy is tied up tight so it doesn't flip over. And yep, that seems to have done it. Another Viking ship heading across the Great Atlantic. Skål!
Ven y atrápame, que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame, hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame, que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame, hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame, que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer.
This is where I live now. This is home.
Here's why sailors don't say goodbye, but see you later.
Renee and I met about 3 years ago here in Mindelo. I always say, never say goodbye, say see you later when we're sailing because the world is round.
And small.
And small, although some people think differently. There's always a good chance we'll meet again. And look at this, 3 years later, we meet Renee.
We ended up in Mindelo and I saw Alex puttering around in his little dinghy with an engine that almost blew up. He said, "Oh, you're the world famous Alex, the world famous YouTuber, right?" And he said, "Am I?" I said, "Yeah, you are in my book." So that's how it all started.
It's really cool because we've been following each other. I've been following his travels all over the world through Facebook. So social media is kind of pretty cool sometimes, you know, when it works to our benefits and stuff and not too much to the big guy. But anyways,
We met 3-4 years ago. Again, as you said, here in Mindelo. We had a different boat then. We sailed from here to French Guiana, ended up in Panama. COVID happened, everything shut down, the whole world went crazy. We couldn't go through the Panama Canal, so we sold our previous boat, flew back to Europe, we bought a Lagoon 42. Beautiful boat, a lot more comfortable than the previous one. I call it my comfort container. It's got very little to do with sailing, pure sailing. You know, it's you need a lot of wind to get going, but no water, no rain, no nothing. But we want to go back to Panama.
Why do you want to go back to Panama?
Oh, it's beautiful. The people are beautiful. The San Blas Islands are beautiful.
And there's an adorable little doggy.
And there's an adorable little doggy. And we just want to go back. And not go into the Caribbean. We've seen the Caribbean once, it's fun, but not for us. So we're gonna go back to French Guiana, Suriname, Guyana, maybe Tobago Cays, ABC Islands, then Colombia, and back to Panama. Hopefully a year and a half from now, cross the canal, and then end up in French Polynesia, New Zealand, if things open up.
Wow, wow, what a trip. And you know, for a lot of people that see families traveling, which I have a huge amount of respect because I'm alone on my boat. And how is it traveling with our family and everything?
We love it. On the other hand, we've been at it for 4 years now, so you know we don't really know anymore what it's like to not travel. You know, with kids. We started out with kids, and here we are still traveling with kids. I know. This is our extras. We take on some crew sometime to help with homeschooling, help with the kids. You know, it feels like a vacation when there's people also working with the kids, not just us. So sometimes we need a little break, so we invite people on board. They sail with us for a few weeks, a few months. We drop them off wherever they want to go. And that's when our vacation ends, and we have to work again.
I have to let them go because they're going to be taking off to cross the Atlantic in just a few minutes.
Yeah. So wave goodbye. Are you gonna wave us out? Are you gonna help us?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. He's about to take off and cross the ocean again.
See you later, Blue Pearl.
I just got my spray hood back from Tuga, who's the sailmaker here, and also the guy that fixes your dinghies and or your spray hood or your roof dodger. It was kind of difficult to get the plastic for the glass kind of part and stuff, but he said he did it. Now I'm gonna install it back in because it's been windy and stuff, and it's nice to have. And since it's not windy today, I'm gonna take advantage of doing that. But I've had a little issue with one of the things that holds it in place. I've just filled it up with some of that plastic stuff. Doesn't look great, but I think it'll do the job. Madge from Sail Life would hate it, but hey, it isn't so spiffy, but so what? All these little pegs that hold the spray hood in place are getting corroded and stuff like that, and then everything gets corroded here. There's corrosion and everything, like the zippers on my shirt, like the zippers on my jacket, and everything like that. Any zippers corrode, and you can't open them, and these little pegs get corroded. So I'm gonna try to clean them off with a Dremel so that it comes on and off better. As well, I'm gonna put some Vaseline on each of the holes that go into the pegs. I don't know what you call them, but anyways, to lubricate that and make them easy to take on and off. But that's the problem here. Everything corrodes, man.
A boat. It's constant maintenance. Another reason I sail solo. My boat is my one love.
That. So nice, man, to have my spray hood back. It's a nice protection from the wind, just, you know, staying here when we're out at sea and it sprays. You gotta have it. So Tuga did a great job. He replaced the really bad busted plastic here and here, and then said he ran out of stuff. There isn't any good plastic in all the Cape Verde Islands. He did what he could with what he had, and it's pretty cool. It only cost me $70, so that's not bad. He's a really great guy. So, and much better than nothing.
Galopin is quite the looker. Pretty darn nice. As for me, I still got work to do on my physique.
Drift off like feathers in the wind. Do you think about making up or what we could have been? I can hear your thoughts loud and clear. You don't have to say a thing, my dear. Pretend that I'm not here. All I seek is some honesty, a stray of light in my darkest fears. I know you know, I know you don't care about my love, care about my love. Look at me, I have thick skin. You don't care about my love, care about my love. Look at me.
It was great to have you aboard on this voyage. If you enjoyed your trip, give us a like and subscribe. You'll really help us navigate better. Me and my boat Galopin promise you a good time every Wednesday, so welcome aboard.
Did I give you space enough to waste?